What up, everybody? Rob Ferrari here, and I've got my 488, which is still for sale, and I'm trying to think of what to do with it. Do I keep it? Or, I mean, there's a lot of cars on the horizon right now. There's the Pista Mobile, you know, the 488 Pista that's coming out. There's the 812, which if I can't get out of this car, I can't get the 812. But I was just downstairs and I saw another car that caught my eye that I was like, ooh, can I trade mine for that one? And the answer was, I'll let you know. So we're gonna find out pretty soon. I'll show you that car. But this car, if you want it, it's running out of time because I want to move this by spring. And the car downstairs, I'm going to show. I'm like actually sort of excited for this. This 2017 488 Spider 383 window sticker, and it is 650 miles or so, around that. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. But I don't know if it'll be around long enough because the one that I'm looking at downstairs is pretty hot. Now, like I've said that like 4 times. Let's go down and check it out. And you give me your thoughts as to whether or not, I think I've got an even trade here. Let me know your thoughts as to yes or no. Yes or no. Now, the other one is a coupe. This is a convertible, but I've always had like a soft spot for this car. All right, right behind me is the car. I don't want to say it too loud because when you buy cars, you don't really want to give away your hand. But it's that one right there. 2014 458 Speciale. Red, white, and blue stripes. I think this car is sexy as hell. Let's get out of here. I'll tell you about it in the car, but like this car, it sounds good. It looks, this is the pinnacle of 458s. And I could go out and get a normal 458, which is what I was gonna do, 458 and 4GT, but I would take this one car over a 458 and a 4GT. All right, so I didn't want to speak too loudly in there because it's not really, I've got a good relationship with the dealership, but like if you're too interested in the car, you lose your negotiating power. And honestly, like $10,000 in either direction is a lot of money. So I don't want to sort of blow up my spot and be like, you know, Ghostbusters, like, let's go pole. All right, we'll take it. Like you can't really do that. You can't tip your hat, but I really like that car. I've always liked the 458 Speciales, and it's just like, to me, it's a good long-term car to keep. It's not going to go down in value over time. Those traditionally go up in value. It's still selling over sticker. It's a 2014 and it still sells over its original MSRP. And it solves all my issues that I had with the 488, which are, the 488's fast, it's good looking, it's got everything, but it doesn't have the noise. Now, the problem I have is when I look at a 458, versus a 488 now, it's like, all right, well, now I get like the 488 just looks better. Admittedly, it looks a little bit more aggressive. It's just got a little bit better styling cues. And I'm like, but there's a lot of trade-offs. The perfect medium for me is the 458 Speciale, which I think looks as good, if not better, than a 488. And it's got the sound, and it's like the pinnacle of performance. It doesn't have the carpets that get dirty or anything like that. It's just a pure, enjoyable, badass 458. It just, I don't know, the colors, everything about it. If I took a 458 and made it into a Speciale, so to speak, it doesn't really have the same appeal. I get that's one of the things, but all I do at that point in time is really devalue a 458. And it's not cheap to modify Ferraris like that, especially with all the carbon and the parts that have to go to like Novatech or some other aftermarket company, and it's not cheap to doll up a 458. It's just, they know if you spend $250,000, $300,000 in a car, even if you buy it used for 6 figures, that you have the money to spend on adding useless stuff like aftermarket carbon fiber and whatnot. So they give you quality stuff, but they charge you a hell of a lot of money. And I rather have something that's actually the VIN numbers match up, just everything about it is like. And so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I am curious as to. I mean, I think everybody's sort of going to be on my side. The pluses and minuses. The 488 is faster. The 488 is newer by 3 years. It's the newer platform. I am going back in time to get the older car, but again, my concerns with the 488 were, and it's not even, I would say, founded or valid, because you get, like, if I take somebody for a ride in the 488, they're not like, oh, that doesn't sound so good. It sounds good. It just doesn't sound naturally aspirated, and that's something that I don't want to spend $12,000 in exhaust to find out I'm in the same boat. I think I know the sound of the 458, and especially the Speciale, are very, very good. The naturally aspirated whale, and I think it's fast enough. I think it's a good move, in my opinion. I don't want to sway your opinion. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Like, do I want this one or this one? But also, I've got that 430. So if anyone wants to buy a 430 Spider, you let me know, because that's available. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Post up your comments in the description below. See you next time.